This is a little later on in the same mission or attempt. You can see there, 4K, 1800. Especially with bows.
Hurry up. You are running out of time.
The less you charge it, the less damage you're going to get. So you want an amount of damage which is still very good,
The alarms have attracted a Bertha.
even without a high damage proc or a high amount of charge. You want something fast, especially if you're looking at
I'm in your jet.
missing
Let's go home.
your first shot.
Prisoner located. We need to get them back to command in one piece. Find your way to the exits, and don't leave the subject behind.
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
See what I'm talking about? Consistent damage, you know how much is going to be put out. If you need more, you fire an extra shot. Obviously this isn't very useful for someone with an assault rifle. This is predominantly bow advice. But it is advice nonetheless, and it is how I have gotten to
Looks like heavy activity.
Pluto
ahead.
within about 3 days of playtime. This isn't my second account or anything. I don't even know the name of the bloody origin, whatever it is supposed to attach to your weapon
Escort mission complete.
to make
Hostage is safe now. Let's get out of here.
to increase the capacity to 60. That's not important to me, you know. I just call it a potato because that's what everybody else calls it. I read about that in the wiki, and if I go and put some more mods on this, well, I can't put more mods on it if I'm going to limit this. Alright, so if I'm going to sacrifice attack, speed and crit for elemental, put on cryo, put on infected clip. Actually, I can't even do that. I don't have enough points. I would have to be rid of Serration entirely to be able to do that. So now let's see. Go back to Aureus.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location.
See how much longer it's taking to charge? And I'm not going to one-hit kill them anymore either. It's horrible. I mean, I only did 1,000 damage, 1,100 damage
As soon as you can.
when it
We don't
procced.
have much time.
You know, so don't even think for a second that elemental damage is good, because it's not. I mean, I think that just flat out proved beyond any shadow of a doubt. elemental damage is full on retarded. You do not want to sacrifice anything for elemental damage. As long as you have Stormbringer, you're good. You don't want anything more. Don't go for anything more than Stormbringer. That's all you want. After that, you want physical damage. You know, you want your Serration. You want your Speed Trigger. It's only 20 points there with, or 22 points with slots. That's good enough. That's all you want. If I go back in now, this is going to do.
Your chosen warframe suits you.
Shut up, Hortus. Da, 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 da.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations.
I don't
Search for the
care.
holding location.
Where am I going? This way. Alright. So, even though the previous mods were a larger overall damage percentage, you know, you had 90% lightning, 60% toxic,
Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much
75%
time.
cold or something. You know, it's far more than 120% basic damage and 90% from Stormbringer. You're looking at somewhere around 250% instead of 210% damage increase. But because it's not all elemental, I'm now doing 1200 damage a shot. Up to 1855. On the tankier, harder to kill enemies where it counts. That's the point. You want reliable damage on the enemies that it counts. You know, where it counts. Because you could have 1800 damage crits on these little shit stains here until the cows come home. It's not doing you any favors. You know, you could do over 9,000 damage a shot to those guys. There's no point. Again, it's not doing you any favors. These are all dying in one shot anyway, because they only have like 400 health. What you want is the sustained minimum base damage available to one-shot the troublesome enemies. You know, the wardens, stuff like that. And you don't have that
You are approaching the holding area.
with 3 or 4 elemental
Wardens
mods,
detect you. They will surely initiate the execution sequence.
like I showed
The
you
bypass
earlier.
is done. Go.
Look, one shot. I only got 2 damage mods. That's it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Consistent, reliable damage where it counts. I didn't even hit him in the head that time and he's still dead.
Be in one of these cells. Search them. Hurry up. You are running out of time.
That time it didn't prop. That's fine though. Second shot and he's dead still. See what I'm getting at? Reliable damage. Don't stack elemental mods. It's utter stupidity. Make sure you have a variety of attack speed, aiming speed, you know, serration. Make sure you have some fire rate increases in there. Don't just stack elemental and hope for the best. You're not going to win. It's going to do absolutely retarded, stupidly inferior amounts of damage.
Brought in reinforcements. A Bertha.
On that note, I'm going to stop this and keep it short.